26, that battery is in my back. What's up, my loves? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Taranika, where we do all things wellness, lifestyle, self-love, mommy, and real estate. All the things. Today is a Wednesday, January 21st. I'm headed out to some showings, a neighborhood, to a community for my client. This is like neighborhood choice, and we didn't get to see Monday because they were closed for Martin Luther King Day. So we're headed back out to that same area, but it's in a different community. They're in Forney. If you're familiar with anything in Dallas, DFW, Forney, which is like really a fast growing city and community area right now. Mainly, I just feel like it's more affordable. Are building a lot of new developments out there, and it's about 30 to 40 minutes from downtown Dallas, so it's very accessible to the highway and all the things. So she's really excited. So your girl brought her laptop today. Got my laptop today just in case, girl, we gotta get an offer or anything. So that's that. And then, y'all, somebody just called me this morning. I told y'all I started giving my business cards out a little bit more, so I'm waiting on her to send me an email. But I just got a referral from somebody. She said, my daughter gave me your business card, you met her at the Charlotte. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes. I sat out there and talked to her for a minute, and she was like, what do y'all do? Because we had a private room. That's when we had our Christmas dinner here, and she was like, what do y'all do? And so I sat and talked to her for a while, and she gave, I think, I'm waiting on the lady to email me. I think she said she's a lender or a financial advisor, something like that. And I'm waiting on her to send me all her information. Oh, this probably her, right? No, that's not her. I'm waiting on her to send me all her information so I can get a clear understanding of what's what. But yeah, fingers crossed it goes through. I told her I called a guy this evening who's looking for a home. So yeah, God is moving. When I hung up the phone with her, I said, I see you, big God, I see you. So yeah, that's exciting. So now I don't want to be late, because I was like 10 minutes late last time, and it's gloomy, it's raining, it's sprinkling, it's nasty. I did not want to be late. And now showing is that it's not till 11 o'clock. I'm left the house early, girl. It's 9 o'clock. It's gonna take me an hour, a little over an hour to get there. I need some gas and I need some coffee, and I don't want to be rushing. So we left out early and on time today. I didn't do no makeup or anything. I just got this little two-piece on with my New Balance tennis shoes. I should have showed you if I left the house, but I was trying to make sure I get in the car so I don't be late. So yeah, that's what's going on. I'm feeling good. On top of that, tomorrow, Thursday, is our lunch day for the division for my brokerage, so I can go ahead and share with y'all in this vlog what that entails and what that's about. I've talked about it a little bit, but my broker offered me, basically, it's not a position, but it's a leadership role within the brokerage to be able to train and lead agents and help them like expand their businesses and things like that. So I will be leading the training on Wednesdays, every Wednesday, in our Dallas office. And I'm just so blessed. I'm so grateful for the opportunity. I told her when me and her talked, I'm like, thank you for seeing me. Like, thank you for giving me even the opportunity. I'm just super grateful that she see that, you know, she see that I'm a hard worker. Like, I have the drive, working on the discipline, but I'm getting there, y'all. Like, I don't know, 2026, that battery is in my back. Do you hear me? That battery is on full and it's in my back, and I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure this year 2026 is life-changing for me, and I'll never be back in this situation again. And I'm not going to be so worried about the outcomes of everything, but more so making sure that I'm doing the work, I'm showing up, I'm doing what God told me to do, I'm walking in purpose, and allow God to have control over the outcome and be okay with whatever outcome that looks like. I just want to be obedient, do what God told me to do so I can see the fruits of my labor, and everything that he said that's for me, I need it. I need it. I need it in my hands, okay? I need it. I need it to be released from heaven, Lord. I need it. I need to experience heaven on earth in this season in 2026 of my life. And I can see it just unfolding, y'all, piece by piece, layer by layer. Yeah, so I'm just grateful. I'm so grateful. So I need to start giving them business cards out more because thank ya. Thank you. But it's raining, it's gloomy, so I'm not really gonna be on this camera like that. I'm about to get some gas and then I'm gonna stop at Dunkin' and give me a little coffee because your girl is sleepy. I'm tired. I got up at 4 o'clock this morning. You know, that first day you be excited like hoo hoo hoo. Today I had to just roll out the bed. I told myself, don't touch that phone. Do not touch that phone until you get out the bed. So I didn't touch my phone, but I had to literally just push myself and roll out the bed to go get ready. But I got up at 4, made my little tea concoction, did my devotion. Y'all, that Bible is good. I've been reading, like, the way that book breaks it down. You like reading little stories, basically, like reading the chapters, and I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain how the book is broken down. But I've been like, oh, I didn't even know they talked about that in the Bible. Oh, this happened? It's just been intriguing to see, like, the same stuff we be going through in real life that they went through in the Bible. Like, what happens next? What happened? I was about to keep reading this morning. Then I said, just stop right here. I already read an extra chapter yesterday because I was trying to get the ending of the story of what happened. And I'm still not at the ending. I think I hit the peak of what happened tomorrow, on my section tomorrow. But yeah, I just really have been intentional. I ain't worried about nothing else that's going on around me. Really just head down, doing the work, staying focused. And then tomorrow, so I'm saying, look at this traffic. Tomorrow I have a meeting in my church they was asking me, you want to be a server, if you want to start serving and volunteering. They're having a meeting tomorrow, so hopefully I can make it. I should. The weather is not supposed to get bad till Friday, so the meetings is at 6 tomorrow. So that's my plan, because I wrote down to start serving for 2026. And y'all, I have never like served at church, like say when I was younger. I did all the things: choir, praise dance, child, we was part of everything then. But that's when, after that is when I had a little church hurt, and I said, yeah, I'm not getting involved in church like that no more. I go to church, but I would like go and like go home. I didn't get involved. And I think, and now I'm finally at a point where I want to get involved. I want to participate. I want to really truly build a community. So I will be going to that tomorrow at 6. What else? Oh, I started talking about this and went to something else. So I'll be making my post on Instagram about leading a division. Then I have a meeting with my broker and the guy who's leading in Houston. We have a meeting to kind of refresh everything, go over everything to prepare us for next week, because next week is our first training.
At Collective Realty Co., we believe access is everything, and that's exactly why the Collective Access Division was created. This division was built to sharpen the way that we do real estate. From stronger buyer qualifications, clearer lending conversations, and real accountability that leads to consistent closings. I'm Taranika Hill, and I will be leading the Dallas division, creating a space where agents are supported with systems, resources, and strategy. So we're not just working harder, we're working smarter. And for buyers, this is about access to home ownership. So many people are closer to purchasing than they realize. They're not underqualified, they're just missing the right guidance, the right conversation, and the right team. Collective Access bridges that gap. We connect agent and buyers to resources that move them from thinking about it to closing with confidence. If you're an agent ready to elevate your process, or a buyer ready to explore what's truly possible, your access starts here. Connect with Collective Realty Co. and tap into the Collective Access Division today.
And then I'll go to church. So pretty, you know, kind of a few different little things going on. And then this weekend, all my plans done got canceled, child. All my plans is canceled because of this snow and freezing rain and stuff we supposed to get. I supposed to have my broker's opening, like, which is like an open house for some homes she have listed here in Dallas. And then I was supposed to go show my client. Actually, I had 3 things to do Friday. I was supposed to show my client, my rental client, let him walk through again so they can get see the layout of the home again before they move in next week. Then I was supposed to go to my broker's opening, and then I had a lender reach out to me to invite me to a dinner that she was hosting, but everything is canceled because the weather's supposed to get bad Friday. Then we were supposed to have a little girl dinner with my homegirl, and yeah, we canceled. I need to text them, but not gonna do that Saturday because the weather gonna be bad. So I went from having a full weekend plan to, girl, we're gonna be in the house. We're gonna be in the house. And at first this morning, I'm like, what am I gonna vlog now? I'm having to switch some things around because I'm not going nowhere this weekend. I'm probably gonna make some soup or something, and I'm gonna be at home. I'm gonna be doing some work though. I have been kind of slacking on like my content as far as like answering emails, pitching, all that stuff that's on the back end that people don't see. I haven't pitched in like 3 months, so I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be pitching to some brands and going through some of my emails to see who have reached out to me that I have not responded to. And yeah, just that's what's going on. But I'm feeling good. I'm excited. Hopefully this lady, I haven't got the email yet. She gonna email me back. She done called me twice this morning. So hopefully she gonna send me the email with all the contact information for the guy. And then, baby, we could be finding him a home. Oh, we could be finding him a home. Okay. Okay, let me focus because I don't know what's happening here. And hopefully this is why I'm so glad I left out early. So glad. Today, got something a tad bit different. Got a small iced coffee, 2 pumps of brown sugar, 2 pumps of caramel swirl, shot of cold foam, shot of espresso, and cold foam on top. Your girl needs some espresso today. I've been getting up at 4 o'clock for my new morning routine, and yeah, need that. So let's see what it's giving. Stir it up a little bit. Taste. Stir it up a little bit. Cheers. That's good. And that shot of espresso, right on point. Let's go. All right, let's head over to the community. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to do some short form content too. Trying to get in my short form content real estate bag. Trying to just think about, like, I feel like the real estate content that I like to watch, they be doing like regular vlog type stuff, like what I'm trying to do now. So hopefully when I put it together, I like it. Hopefully. More not so calculated and aesthetically pleasing, more like raw day-to-day type stuff. And when I did put on Instagram, like what people want to see more of this year, they said more day-to-day, like what my day consists of type content. So trying to get the people what they want. Let's see how far this place is. Probably over an hour. Last night it said an hour and 2 minutes. Let's see what it says today. Turn it all the way down before I get copyright. 1 hour and 9 minutes, and it's traffic. So let me get on my merry way. It's 9:36. Our appointment is not until 11. I still should be in good time. Girl, I'm trying to see. Do I want to go through all that traffic? Yeah, because that might put me way behind. Hour and 24 minutes. Hour and 9 minutes. Yeah, I guess I will just get on the toll, but it's so much traffic right there. I'm like, should I go the other way? I don't know. Let me figure this out. BRB. I'm gonna try to bring my camera and show y'all a little bit today. We'll see what the vibe's giving. All right, y'all, I have made it to the community. Timing is kind of off because, well, we're driving over to the, oh shoot, well, we're supposed to be going to the house right now, but we might have to like see one or two pause. My client has a work call she has to take at 12, and I told her that's fine. If we need to, you know, just hold off, like stay in this area until she finish her call. and if she wanted to look at some more, make a decision or whatever. So I told her I'm open, I'm flexible for whatever she needs. But so far so good. I know she really liked this neighborhood. But yeah, she really liked this neighborhood, like this area. So hopefully we are able to move forward. So I'll keep y'all updated. It's kind of rainy out here. Maybe I will take my camera in, or I might just have to get some phone footage, y'all. I don't know how I feel about pulling this camera out in front of clients, if I'm being honest, if I don't know them personally. So the last person I closed on, I know her personally. I was a little bit more comfortable with vlogging. Not really, because I still didn't show y'all much, but you know, this is like real life stuff, and I don't want to be messing up nobody. I have to be mindful of my client's privacy. So I'll show what I can, get y'all a clip of the outside, and like I said, I'll show whatever I'm able to get on my phone. I'll do the best I can. What's up, my loves? Welcome back to another day in the vlog. Today is, girl, what's today? Tuesday. I was finna say Wednesday. Today is a Tuesday, January 27th. Sorry, y'all, Kinsley up in there. Because, girl, we still snowed in and they ain't got school today. Don't know if they're gonna have school tomorrow, because I'm gonna be honest, that ice is not melting. It still looks the exact same. It's not a lot of people on the road. The sun is out a little bit today, but it's still cold out there. I don't think they're going to school tomorrow. I'll be surprised if they go to school tomorrow, if I'm being honest. Yeah, it's not a lot of people on the road. They got a police right there. He just barely cruising. Because it's a lot of snow, a lot of ice. I haven't talked to y'all in a few days because, why? I don't know. Probably because I've been locked in the house since Friday. I really ain't been doing nothing, y'all. I've been chilling. I just took it for what it was, because I feel like my life is about to get real busy, real fast, real quick. So with that being said, I just took it upon myself to rest. I haven't filmed no content. I know a lot of people's like, this the best time to film and batch some content. And I'm like, I'm not in the mood. I just want to rest. So I really haven't been doing that. I don't think I picked up the camera since Thursday, because I went back and looked at the footage. I was finna start a new vlog. And then I'm like, oh, I still got footage from when I showed y'all from when I was getting ready to go show my clients some more houses. And I have good news. We're under contract. We're under contract, so cheers. I got me some tea, y'all. This is my little cup. It's a Just Real Estate, and I bought this. My last broker in Mississippi, she used to sell these little mugs, and I had got me one. So it's a Just Real Estate because your girl got works to do, okay? But yeah, so my client is under contract, so getting paperwork and stuff together for her. Oh, what else? Trying to keep everything in line on top. Oh crap, I need to, okay, I gotta get on the computer in a minute. I need to do a few more things for my, it is a lot of people on that bridge now, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. I'm looking at all these cars. They's crossing that bridge. They going slow. I'd be scared getting up there on that bridge. Anywho, I'm getting distracted. So yes, super excited about that. Praying all goes well, which I'm sure it's gonna be fine. And I'm excited. That makes me super excited. On top of, I got another lead from somebody I gave my business card to, and the lender been reaching out to me, so she just sent me over the pre-approval for another client. So I gotta work on that today. Call him because he's ready to go look, baby. And I'm like, these roads, I cannot get out. I cannot get out on these roads to be showing no houses. So I'm gonna tell him if he can hold off to the weekend, that would be great. Let some of this clear out. And I'm praying it clear out, y'all, because it is cold. Like, it's not getting hot for real. The high today is 40. Now Thursday it might melt fully, because the high Thursday is 49. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna be moving. So probably Friday, Saturday, so this ice is gone. So I'll reach back out to him today. My tenant clients are supposed to move in Friday, so I need to verify that. So your girl been working, and real estate has been doing what it needs to do, okay? And I just feel like this is just a manifestation of everything that God told me. Like, and it's happening quick. Oh my gosh, it's happening so quick, and I'm just grateful. I'm thankful. Your girl is really living in answer prayers, y'all. I know y'all probably get tired of me talking about these, but y'all have no idea, because I was not vlogging at that point in my life. Y'all have no idea what this means to me to be in this moment right here, and things are going well. I keep seeing so many posts like, y'all know some real estate agents didn't even close on a house in 2025. I know. I didn't get my license to September, and I still closed on the deal. Do you know how 1 out of 100 chances that is? Like, I honestly didn't really even expect to close. Like, honestly, I just didn't know, because the last time I was doing real estate, it took me 6 months to close. 6 months to get my first deal, and I got my first deal in less than 3 months this time. Like that. And it's really just been going ever since, and I'm just grateful. I'm thankful. And I was talking to my friends about this the other day, because I got some more opportunities, y'all. Like, I'm telling y'all, my life is about to get busy. And I prayed this morning. I said, God, give me the capacity. Give me the capacity to do everything that you've called me to do, that you're doing for me in this season, things that I've prayed for. But give me the capacity. Give me the capacity to handle it, to maintain it, to steward it well. Like, give me the capacity, because I can't do this in my own strength. I can't. It's not for me. It's not for me to do. Like, I'm literally building this business with God this time, which I feel like is so different from the last time I was doing it. I was trying to do it my way, literally packed up. When I was living in Dallas, y'all, I know y'all probably done heard this story, but I know we have a lot of new subscribers, so I'm gonna give a little small synopsis. I was living here in 2019. Me, Kinsley, and Mo was all living together. And then I said, I want to do real estate, because I wasn't doing real estate. I started the class, and then, or I was supposed to start the class, but I never started. And so then I was like, I'm ready to do real estate. but it was no way for me to be a full-time real estate agent because your girls still had bills to pay, and it just didn't work out that way. So I ended up getting a job, right? And I was having to work overtime to even pay my bills, pay daycare. Daycare was taxing. Okay. And I was literally girl, I was so stressed. And I said, I'm finna go back home to Mississippi and I'm finna do real estate. Moved back home 2020, moved back in with my mom, and I started doing real estate, right? I was going to school for it and everything online. COVID happened. Everything stopped. So at that point, I'm going through my savings. Like, it was like this whole thing. And then when everything finally opened back up and I finally started doing real estate, it still took me 6 months to get my first client. 6 months to get my first client. And that time, y'all, when I tell y'all, I was like so depressed. Oh my gosh, it's not even funny. That's when I started gaining so much weight. That's where my weight came from, because 2020 I was like still kind of working out. I was, especially during COVID, I didn't want nothing to do but work out. So I had got back down, like my weight, like it was fine. But 2021 was whooping my, okay? I'm looking back at pictures the other day. I didn't even recognize myself from 2021. 2022, like I had gotten so big. On top of, I had just gotten a relationship, and then y'all know how that relationship weight be, child, cause we was eating out every day, okay? We was eating out every day. And then we moved in together. I was cooking all the time. We was having people over all the time. Like, child, we was living young, wild, and free, okay? It was a lot happening around that time. And yeah, but I was like traumatized from real estate. Not gonna lie, which is why I didn't want to do it no more. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing it. And because it took me, like, my first deal was 6 months, then my next deal didn't come to like 4 or 5 months, and then the next deal like 4 or 5 months, the next deal 4 or 5 months. Like, nothing was back to back, nothing. So by the time, if y'all know anything about real estate, it's commission only. Like, you only get paid when that house closed or your people move in and whatever. Like, that's how that works. So I don't even know how I got on this, but so it's just coming so slow and few in between. Child, by the time I get paid again, I'm behind on all my bills and like stuff I'm trying to do while I owe people, and it was just, oh my gosh. So I didn't want to do it no more. And then by that time, I'm like, I'm moving back to Texas. I was just miserable, y'all. I didn't know if I was coming or going. Like, I didn't know if I was coming or going. Then our rent had went up. I remember what made me just say, yeah, I'm out of here. Mo had already moved back here. And then I remember we got our lease renewal, and our rent was going up from, like, our rent at first was like $9.59, $9.89, something like that, back home in Mississippi. Y'all had sent us a renewal, and our rent was going up to almost $1,500. I said, oh, absolutely not. Before we pay this, we're going to Texas. And that's exactly what we did, which is how we ended up here. Still end up paying more than $1,500, but I was a little happier. I was happier. And then I was supposed to come here and do real estate. Like, that was the plan, and I just couldn't do it. Like, y'all know I went through class. The day I went to take my test, it was like some mix up with the testing site, and I just never scheduled my test again. Like, I never scheduled it again. I had got like real sad and depressed again at that time. That was 2022. Yeah, because when we moved here, my boyfriend was still doing contract work, so he was on the road. He like helped move, and then he was gone. He was on the road. Kinsley was back at home in Mississippi. I was just here by myself, like struggling trying to figure out what real estate is going to look like, because once again, you only get paid off commission. I'm like, am I really gonna do this? I don't want to do this. Like, mentally, I just was not strong enough. My faith, that's what's important. My faith was not strong enough to withstand it. Like, one thing about entrepreneurship that I feel like a lot of people don't talk about, it is a test of your faith. You cannot be a full-time entrepreneur, and I'm not gonna say you can't, to each his own. I can't be a full-time entrepreneur and now walk this thing out with God and increase my faith. And I feel like everything just happened in his timing, because I was not there, y'all. Mentally, I was not there. I was not as connected with God as I am now. Definitely wasn't hearing him. I was doing my own thing. Whatever I wanted to do, I just made it fit in the puzzle. Made it fit, girl. Made it fit. I just made it fit, and it was given. I just made it fit because I was miserable. Then I ended up getting my job, and I actually enjoyed my job because I was still doing real estate. I was a real estate analyst for a financial institution. So I was managing their real estate portfolio, basically like property management. And when we would like buy land for like new buildings and like stuff like that, I would be facilitating that. I worked with a lot of tenants because some of our banks had like office space where we would rent out to tenants. So really doing a lot of day-to-day property management type stuff. And I enjoyed it because I felt like I was still doing real estate. But girl, I'm getting a consistent paycheck every 2 weeks. Okay, and the job, it was easy. Like, the people were super nice. I loved everyone I worked with, but it was not room to really grow for real. So I always knew I wouldn't be there super long, but I did plan on staying there. So I bought me a house, and then I was gonna get back into real estate. That was my plan. My plan was to buy me a house while I was still at that job. And yeah, that didn't happen because your girl got laid off, and now we're here. So if you already knew this story, sorry, but if you're new here, that's how we end up here, which is why this has just been like a pivotal moment for me. I've had my ups, I've had my downs, but I will say I have had way more ups in this season than I have had downs. And it's nobody but the grace of God that's keeping me, okay? Because December, I got a glimpse of like that old me trying to slip back in, where I'm just sitting in the bed, sitting on the couch all day. I would sit here all day and just fantasizing about what life could look like, but not doing no work. I'm just sitting here. Or, you know, just feeling defeated and down. And some towards the end of the year, like, snapped. I feel like I know kind of what it was. I just had to take control of it, of my mind, and like just get myself back together, because I could see myself slipping back down that hole. And I know what it took me last time, and I'm like, absolutely not. No, ma'am, we're not going to do that. You're going to get your tail up and you're going to do some work. And that's what I've been doing. And I've been feeling 10 times better since then. Okay, I've been talking for 15 minutes. I don't even know how that came up. But yes, we're under contract. Real estate is doing really, really good right now. Y'all just keep me in your prayers. Keep the encouragement coming. Y'all know anybody that's looking to purchase or sell in the Dallas DFW area, let me know. If it's you, reach out to me. Write me on Instagram and let me know if it's on your goal list for 2026. And yeah, so since I haven't picked y'all up, I have been doing some work behind the scenes. I did go ahead and make my new real estate YouTube page. That way I can start separating the two. I'll probably y'all still see like the behind the scenes vlog type stuff, but like home tours and all that stuff, because I kind of have been mixing it in a little bit like on my shorts over here, but all that will fully be over there. I haven't posted the link or anything yet because I don't have any videos up yet. So maybe in another week or two I'll start showing it, child. I don't know, but I am getting all that up and going. Ooh, excuse me. Getting that up and going. And I got some other exciting real estate stuff that is not official yet, so I'm not going to share. But when I tell y'all, this is totally different from my experience back at home in Mississippi. Totally different experience, like totally different experience. And I do believe the number one thing is me being closer to God and my faith increasing, and me really taking the time to just sit with him, listen to him, obey his word, not do things my way, has really like shifted this whole process. And also being connected to people who see the best in you, see your potential, see where you could go with a little guidance and a little structure and a little help. Like, just being honest, a little help. And yeah, it's been great so far. I don't even think I've had my license a full 6 months, and I can't believe how things are going for me, honestly. So I'm just grateful. I'm thankful. Now I gotta do some work. I'm probably not gonna do much today, y'all. I haven't been to the gym since Friday, and I'm starting to feel it. I'm feeling yucky, and I don't like the way I'm starting to feel. So I'm trying to drink my water today. I'm drinking tea, not coffee. I'm probably gonna make me a smoothie for lunch and kind of trying to get my body back together, child, because this last week where I've been doing all that eating, I need to feel like I felt when I was on my fast. When I was on my fast, I felt good. My skin was looking good. And I just realized that that's just gonna have to be what it's gonna be. You're gonna have to eat better, girl. You're gonna have to eat better. But okay, I've been rambling long enough. I'm finna get on my computer, do some work, and I'll probably see y'all, I don't know, some point today, child. Some point today.
No, Texas is basically an island. So we're going to be talking about what's happening in Texas specifically, and then on a more granular level, what we're seeing in both Dallas and Houston market.
Okay, y'all, it is hours later. Y'all can tell my eyes is getting low, child. I'm sleepy. But I made some chicken and dumplings. They look so good. I'm finna eat. Still working. I had a meeting. Lord, look at, I gotta take my hair down. I had a meeting, talking to clients. Yeah, I've had a pretty busy day trying to cook. And I'm tired. I don't know why I'm so tired today, but I am. So I'm just gonna listen to my body, eat, finish up some paperwork I need to do, and sending this updated lease to my clients. And then I'm about to get ready to go to bed. So I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog out here. Hope y'all enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have not already, share it to your people. Put them onto the journey. And I will catch y'all in the next one.